Well, hello! Happy New Year and welcome to my channel. This video will be on my 2014 goals and resolutions. The more personal ones will be on this channel, and I'll leave a link below to the Project Chronicle collab channel, and I'll do the more businessy, less personal ones over there. A little bit of housekeeping before I begin. I am posting on a 2-day delay. I lose track of time, which you will hear me say hundreds of times, I'm sure, through this video. And when things come up, I find it really hard to edit, so I'm giving myself that day's grace, and it seems to have worked in the past, so I'll keep that up. I will be posting games with David. We're playing Skylanders, probably on a Saturday. I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of it all, whether I do a double vlog on the Sunday of Thursday and Friday content, or what I do. But something will happen, and that will be there. I'm going to get into it now because I have lost a lot of time to these videos because of technical difficulties, and I have a lot more to do. I have written them down, or notes, quickly for myself, so I hopefully don't forget anything, and I'm going to get into it. They are in no particular order. I have tried to group them into somewhat of categories, but sorry if it makes no sense, and I'm just gonna go. One of the most important goals I've got for myself this year is to spend more quality time with my family. I was lucky enough last year to get a new job which gave me weekends off for the first time since having kids, and I didn't do anything with it. I get caught up in my projects and in my own little scary head, and I wasted time. So the kids are growing up too quickly. I can't afford for that to happen. So more quality time. I want to go to Mass every week. This may sound silly for those of you who aren't religious, but I discovered religion almost 2 years ago, and there is a direct correlation between how I'm feeling mentally and how often I go to Mass. So I need to stop being lazy and either force myself to wake up of a Sunday and go. I'm not good in the mornings, which you will definitely learn through these vlogs, or go on a Saturday if I can't do it, but I need to go weekly. That has to be a thing. Continuing the taking care of myself thing, I need to eat better and exercise more. I don't have the worst diet in the world, but I definitely don't have a good diet. I don't eat a lot. I don't know if it's like this for anyone else, but when my depression's at its worst, I have absolutely no appetite, and I haven't been going to Mass, so my depression's been playing up. My stress reliever of choice is Coca-Cola, and I have had a lot recently, so I need to cut that out. I won't be able to cut it completely until early Feb when we get our fur baby, but I do want to at least drastically reduce how much I'm having in January, because I would like to, I don't want to say stop altogether, because an occasional Coke isn't gonna hurt you, but I definitely don't want to have the addiction. It's an addiction, I guess. Exercising more. I won't really be able to do this until Feb when the kids are back at school, but I want to run at least twice a week, make use of my swimming membership and swim once a week, and do like a home workout using videos I find on YouTube or a Pilates kit that I want to get. But I do also have an exercise challenge that I want to get done at least once a year. It's called Climb the Summit. I saw it on the wall at work. I think it was supposed to be like a group thing, but I'm going to do it individually. You pretty much try and climb the 7 summits, or the 7 highest mountains. I'm not actually sure of what it is because I just saw the... Depending on how high it is how many steps you've got to walk to reach the summit. And yeah, as I said, I don't know what you actually do, but I've put it in, and to be able to reach all 7 summits in 1 month, at least for the months with 31 days, you need to walk around 37,000 steps a day, which is huge. I've hit 20,000 A few times my average when I'm working is like 17, so I think with walking, running, and doing things, I should be able to reach it. I have a Fitbit, which I got for Christmas and have started the new year, so I think it's going to be a lot more accurate than my pedometer, but I want to complete that at least once this year. I want to do a minimum of 1 hour cross stitch per week. This is another self-medication like mass. It's great for my OCD. Everything's the same, it's repetitive, and I just need to make time to do it because it does take a lot of time. So I need to schedule it in and have fun with it and hopefully finish a project for once, because I haven't actually finished anything yet. I want to read a minimum of 1 book per week. I don't know how practical this is. I read quickly, but I'm self-imposed time poor and I read quite thick books. I will take it as it comes though, and if I need to reduce the number of books, I will. But the main thing, I want to start reading my books. I have hundreds, and I think at least half of those I haven't read yet. It may seem a bit counterproductive that I'm starting from books that I have already read. In one of my Filofaxes, I'm doing sort of a reading thing. I'll leave a link below to my Filofax blog because I'm probably not going to explain it for a while on this channel. I want to have reviews for each of the books I read, so I want all my books covered, and why not start easy with something that is going to be a quick read, especially with the kids as they are. Some of you may know this about me, but I participate in NaNoWriMo for the last 4 years. This is going to be my 5th year and I want to win it. I want to keep up my streak. Last year I set a tentative goal to write 100,000 instead of the 50, and it didn't happen. Life got in the way. We were extremely busy in November and I couldn't. I'm going to set myself the same goal this year. I think it's slightly more achievable because I'll have all 5 days with no children for 5 hours each day. But if I don't get that, I'm not going to be upset. Like, it's a massive achievement to write nearly 2,000 words a day. So if I can't manage nearly 4,000, I'm not going to be upset with myself because it's nuts. But it's fun. It's good. I do want to write 500 words a day on my novel because I would like to have it finished by the end of the year, at least the first draft. Obviously not editing and all that, but I want first draft done by December 31. Another writing type thing is my snail mail. I have 8 or 9 pen pals, I think, and I'm a horrible pen pal. I, again, lose track of time. I don't realise how long it's been since I received their letters, and I'm not very prompt about replying, so I need to really step up my game and get back to them, because it's not fair that they should respond so quickly and then I take forever. Again, with the writing, seems to be a running theme at the moment. I want to be able to use my left hand. I can sort of write with it now. It's at least legible, but I want it to be without effort. I've always wanted to be ambidextrous, and I put it on my list every year, and I get through like 2 weeks and I just fall. Don't happen. But I lost use of my right hand for about 2 weeks last year, and it was horrible. So that's definitely back up there as quite important. I'm obviously hoping not to lose use of my right hand, but because it is a stress thing, I think the nurse said, inflammation of my joints or something, it's possible because I do use it a lot. I do a lot of writing, so I just want to have that backup in case I need it. Going to put quickly here, use my Filofax daily. I will go into it more in my other video, but it sort of ties in with my personal things as well because it's keeping track of everything, and we spent a lot of money and I've spent a lot of time, so I need to make use out of it so it wasn't wasted. Now for something a little silly, I want to be able to do the splits by the end of the year. There is a backstory. I'm going to go through it quickly because this video is going to be quite long as it is. I used to dance. I am one exam away from being a qualified dance teacher, unless they've changed it in the last 10 years, which is highly probable. I've just been missing it a lot recently. I think it's because Elise dances and I'm getting the excitement of the end of year show without the dancing. So there is a possibility in the future, maybe not this year but the next couple of years, that I want to go back. And so I'd like to get my fitness and weight and flexibility back to be able to do that and not be like an elephant from Fantasia. And now, saving the best for last, the most important thing, because it controls everything else: be realistic. I often underestimate how long something's going to take me, and so I get stressed and it all blows up in my face. So I need to be realistic about what I can achieve with my time. I need to be kind to myself and realize I am human and I can't do everything. I need to take care of myself, and that includes cutting myself some slack when I fail, because pretty much everyone does, especially when I've put so much on my plate and I know I should cut back a bit, but I can't think of anything I'd like to cut. So I'm going to go for gold and see what doesn't work for me. So that's my goals. I'd love to see lists of your goals or links to your videos in the comment section. I love watching these sort of things, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.